and you won't make the same mistake as me, burn your entire head of hair off, because that can happen. And that's a lot of space in your suitcase that you can just minimize. So I'll see out there too. Hi everyone, my name is Madison. Thanks for being here. Welcome to my channel. I typically post weekly lifestyle vlogs of my life living abroad and my move to Germany. But today I wanted to make a special video on packing, and I got a lot of questions about it during the process. So I wanted to share a few tips with you if you are moving abroad or if you're just going abroad for a vacation, but you need to know those things that just nobody ever tells you, right? I moved abroad in 1 week. I literally found out a week before I was supposed to move that I need to get everything, my whole life basically packed and move abroad for 6 months. So I'm going to tell you all the packing tricks and tips on things to do and not to do when you are packing for abroad. So stay tuned. Let's just get into it. Okay, first thing, it might sound really obvious, but actually it's kind of not to some people, and that is currency. In the past, when I've gone abroad, I have gone to my bank and I have exchanged, like I just got euro, whatever. I don't really know what officially that's called, I probably should, but I just went to my bank and I asked for euro and I got that exchange. And I think that's one of the most important things you could possibly pack or bring or think about is getting the correct currency. Here's the biggest reason why that's important, because in the United States, we use credit cards a lot. I've noticed everything and everywhere accepts credit cards, and basically all major credit cards. But I have not found that to be the case in everything in Europe. A lot of small coffee shops, which are kind of the one of places that you want to visit the most, a lot of small businesses, coffee shops, restaurants, they don't actually accept credit cards, and you will be in a very bad situation if you just enjoyed a very nice meal and you have no way to pay for it, right? Getting the euro for me was the most important part of it, and then consistently to have it, because another thing is you need like the euro, but you also need coins for mainly everything in Germany. So I didn't realize my first time going to the grocery store, I didn't know that I needed a coin to put into the cart in order to unlock the cart and use it. You get the money back, because when you lock it back into the cart, you get your coin back. But it's important to always have those around. I've had so many trips where I've had to like carry all my groceries around in my hands because I just didn't bring money to get a cart. Having euro at all times. Oh my God, the most important time I've been caught in a situation was in a parking ramp, and I could not get out of the parking ramp because I did not have coins. So it is used everywhere. Just have it, know, and if you are going to use your credit card, that's great. A lot of places do accept credit cards, but just look for a credit card that has no foreign transaction fees. That's another mistake I made, but again, I moved in a week, so I wasn't able to apply for different credit cards and get them all by the time I left. Getting a no transaction fee credit card to use in Europe is huge. Again, I made these mistakes. I didn't really do any of this because I had to like get all my stuff. I was worrying about visas and my flight during coronavirus. Oh my God, so I traveled during Corona, get tests and masks and figure out mandates and how I was gonna get there and get tested and then quarantine. Credit card thing wasn't my first priority, but it should be, because I've lost so much money in foreign transaction fees. Use from my mistakes, and just think about that in advance. This next one, it might sound stupid, it might sound dorky, but I promise you, you are gonna thank me and you're gonna realize that most other people that make videos or other travelers don't include this one. Bring books. I know, again, you're saying like that is so unimportant. I'm going to Europe, I'm not going to be reading. Wi-Fi is not guaranteed, okay? It's a luxury, it is a privilege and not a right. Some places like coffee shops, cafes, restaurants, they won't have public Wi-Fi access. If you are going and maybe you want to sit at a little cafe, enjoy, sit by yourself, drink some coffee and just like feel cool. I was stuck in a position where my Wi-Fi went out for almost an entire day. You know what that means? That means no Netflix. That means no scrolling through your phone. That means nothing you can do on your computer. I couldn't work, I couldn't do anything. But luckily, I brought a ton of books with me that kept me occupied. Also, like, I would love to take a book and just go sit at a cafe by myself, and instead of like scrolling through my phone. And I feel like you look a lot more sophisticated and a lot cooler when you're reading than when you're going through your phone. But I mean, I'm so guilty of it. But anyway, another thing about books I recommend is like, I love attaching a book to a certain time. Like, oh, I read that on this vacation, or I read that then. And it's kind of like a little time capsule because it brings you back if you read it again later. Bring books, don't sleep on them. Keep yourself occupied other than scrolling through Instagram. I do it too, but live in the moment while you can. Bring your phone sometimes. Balance it out, right? Balance. I don't know what I'm doing. So maybe you know this and maybe you don't, and that's okay for if you don't know this. Power source or the outlets in the United States are different than in Europe. And actually there's no universal adapter, there's no universal outlet in Europe. One country could be different from the other. So no matter where you're traveling, I recommend to purchase an adapter. This one is super nice. I actually got this at Target. It has 2 USBs and then a plug-in. This was super helpful. So I would say bring an adapter with you. You never want to be stuck in a situation where you can't plug something in or charge something. In the same vein as the adapters, I would say don't bring your own hair appliances. I know a lot of people say like bring everything with, but that's one of my one things I'm saying, do not bring this. You might regret it. Actually, you will regret it. I went to go visit Ben in Latvia 2 years ago and I brought my curling iron with me because I was visiting my boyfriend. He wasn't gonna have a curling iron, and I plugged in the adapter and I swear I almost burned my entire head of hair off. Seriously, because it got way too hot. The voltages just did not align. These plugins, just like I mentioned with the adapter, this is the European plugin. So I got this blow dryer, actually I got my 3rd day here at the grocery store. If you're going to be in Europe for a long period of time, and if you're going to be coming back and returning multiple times, just, get one, because I think the price of the adapter to use with my blow dryer or hair curler or whatever at home would be more expensive than actually buying one from here. I think this was €8, and I think total I bought a curling iron and a blow dryer, and I think it was €20 total. The adapters can be like, I think I bought this for $20 American dollars at Target, but again, if I buy this to use with my curling iron, like another one, that's just $20 where I can, just the math adds up. Just think about buying when you get here and you won't make the same mistake as me, burn your entire head of hair off, because that can happen. And that's a lot of space in your suitcase that you can just minimize. So helped you out there too. Kind of in the same grouping of tips, I would say if you love a certain face wash that you can't live without, like I know, ladies and gentlemen, if you find a product that works for you after forever, bring it along. I mean, check TSA, like make sure it's like safe to bring. If you have like certain things like that, like definitely just consider it. You never know if you're gonna be able to find it here, and Amazon is not the same in each country. So while you might find it on Amazon United States or Canada, you might not be able to find it in Amazon Germany or Amazon France, etc. So just keep that in mind. If you have a product that you can't live without, you might not be able to get it conveniently, so pack that along with you. Same goes for medications. Oh my god, I know that might sound so obvious, but here I am. Again, I packed in a week and I just thought I would be able to get ibuprofen, Advil at the grocery store just like you can at home or at a pharmacy, something like that, and that has not been the case. I'm pretty sure you actually have to be prescribed Advil, ibuprofen. Same with allergy medicine. There's a combination of like a nasal spray and a pill that I use every spring, every summer, and it works for me. And I did not bring that along. I didn't even consider that in February my allergies like started up again here. And I didn't have the medication, and again you have to be prescribed, which is fine. You can find a doctor and you can make that work, but it's not as convenient as just bringing it along. Obviously check TSA and check guidelines like what medications you can bring and what you can't. I mean, I'm not like telling you that. You need to be doing your own research, but for ibuprofen, over-the-counter allergy medicine, just bring that along. You don't have to suffer your allergies through your whole trip, and you don't want to have to get used to a new brand of medication. I brought shoes that I never have worn. I brought clothes that I've never worn, but then I've never brought ibuprofen. I didn't bring my allergy medicine. Just really take a minute and think about the things you actually use on a day-to-day basis. When I'm packing, for some reason, I'm like, I need that outfit that I haven't worn in 6 years. I need these shoes that I know give me blisters, and don't do that. Just think realistically about what you like to wear and feel confident in. It is gonna be really tough to bring back all like the shoes and unnecessary stuff I brought here, because I ended up buying stuff when I was here, right? Of course, like I've been here for 6 months, I'm gonna shop. Maybe keep a little bit of extra space in your bag for when you actually come home, because shopping and bringing back souvenirs is a big part of your trip as well. So don't overpack on your way there. You can always buy like socks, you can always buy those kind of things. So if you really just need to ditch that part of your packing, you know you can get a sock in Germany. Like, that's just gonna happen. Whether or not you can get your very special fine hair shampoo that you use, I don't know, but socks you can definitely get. So just think about that and the practicality when you're packing. All right, peeps, I'm gonna wrap this up here. I actually have to get packing myself. I'm getting back home to the United States soon, so I will be doing a lot of packing. If you like videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. I also do lifestyle vlogs, travel vlogs, so follow me along for that if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!